Hello, everyone, and welcome to 100's Football Sports Talk Radio. I'm your host this morning, Logan Landers, and today we're going to be discussing the top three landing spots for one of the best wide receivers currently as a free agent, Odell Beckham Jr. But I can't do it myself. I have to bring on our amazing, talented female correspondent, Miss Rhonie G. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing well, Logan. How are you?
I cannot complain one bit. The sun is shining. It is a nice day outside here in Georgia. I can't complain one bit. But
Yeah.
before we get started, if you enjoy this video, if you're watching us live today, if you're listening to the podcast, first off, thank you so much for tuning in. We go live each and every single week on Facebook and YouTube. As I mentioned, our podcast has over 900 episodes available to listen to right now on Spotify, Apple Podcast, or wherever you listen to your podcast, thanks to the Believe Podcast Network. And of course, we go on Instagram and our LinkedIn page for clips of all of our shows. So go check us out over there as well. So, Rhonie, please tell the viewers the first team we believe OBJ could sign with.
Well, Logan, that could be him re-signing with the Super Bowl champions Los Angeles Rams. After appearing in 12 games last year, the LSU alum racked up 48 catches for 593 yards and 7 touchdowns with veteran quarterback Matthew Stafford. And in the biggest game of his career at Super Bowl 56 against the Cincinnati Bengals, he caught 2 passes for 52 yards, including the first touchdown of the game. Unfortunately, though, Logan, as we all know, he was injured in that game with a torn Achilles for the second time in his career.
Yeah, it would make a lot of sense for Odell to go and re-sign with the Rams. I mean, it is a little bit later in free agency after the draft, and it seems like a reunion of those two. I mean, it wouldn't be too bad to go back to a Super Bowl champion. I'm just saying. So he could definitely re-sign with the Rams, and that would be a good option, I believe. But Ron, who's our second team on our list for where we got this young man landing?
Yeah, well, after trading star receiver Devontae Adams to the Las Vegas Raiders, the Packers are still on a hunt to strengthen their wide receiver room this upcoming year with MVP quarterback Aaron Rodgers. OBJ would be a nice complementary piece alongside second-round pick Christian Watson from North Dakota State University.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, the Packers. Everyone was getting on them for the draft in the first round by not taking a wide receiver. But I mean, to be fair, there have been a lot of big names already taken off the board, so they just decided to wait. Go with Christian Watson, the talented young receiver from North Dakota State. Best of wish to him this upcoming season in his rookie year. But yeah, pairing him with Odell and putting him, especially with Aaron Rodgers, MVP, we already know all the stats he's got. I thought that would be a very good piece for them. It would definitely help out the offense because their wide receiving room still needs a little bit of talent, needs a little bit more oomph, needs a little more kick to it. I think OBJ could fit in nicely there, rocking the cheesehead out there in Green Bay. So finally, Ronnie, who is the last organization we think Beckham can go to and can land this upcoming season?
Okay, that would be the Indianapolis Coats. Under new quarterback Matt Ryan, the Colts are currently desperate for receivers to play alongside Michael Pittman Jr. Beckham would be a nice fit in Indianapolis and provide a veteran presence in the locker room and on the field for a team with a solid chance to make a run in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there, too. The Colts are in that small window of opportunity. I know they had a rough ending to the season last year, but getting a new quarterback with Matt Ryan, an experienced veteran, of course, we all know Jonathan Taylor, one of the top running backs who emerged last year. And you just need to help build out that wide receiving room, of course, with Pittman, the young prodigy. They also drafted Alec Pierce this past draft. Putting OBJ there could be another nice piece. If you don't want him to be the true number one, he could be a nice number 2 receiver for Matt Ryan to throw to and rely on. He's got great hands, amazing speed still, even after coming off his second torn Achilles. I'm sure he's going to be just explosive as ever. So I think that he could look really good there wearing the horseshoe on his helmet for the Colts. So I think that's another really good option to where he could sign this upcoming offseason. So, Ronnie, what are your final thoughts on Odell Beckham Jr. before we end our show today?
Well, best of luck to the man from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and wherever he ends up. From all of us here at 100 Yards of Football, we wish him a productive and, most of all, a healthy season.
Hey, I couldn't have said it better myself. Best of luck to the young man. Second torn Achilles, that is not easy to come back from. But as talented as he is, like I said, he's just a little bit under 30, still has a lot of life left in this league. And I expect him to sign very soon and have a productive 2022 season. So if you have enjoyed this video or this episode of the podcast today, thank you so much for tuning in. Like I said, we go live each and every single week on Facebook and YouTube. Clips of our shows on Instagram at 100 Football. Our brand new LinkedIn page where you can find a link to our podcast over there as well at 100 Football. Connect with us over there. Give us a follow and see what all we got going on. And hey, like I said, we provide some of the best football content week in and week out, close to 20 videos per week. So you will find a ton of amazing draft specials, history specials, legends interviews, anything and everything football related. You can find it here on the channel. That's thanks to our entire team. Of course, Mr. Football, Vincent Turner, the founder and just lone wolf of our show, the one who does it all. Our amazing producer, Jeremiah Long, 12-year NFL vet, Bobby Butler, and of course, our female correspondent here, Miss Rhonie G. Also, shout out to our guy, veteran producer, Jeremiah Long, for all the work he does behind the scenes. I've been your host today, Logan Landers. If you enjoy this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And we will talk to you again on another live episode of 100 Yards of Football. Be safe. We'll talk to you soon.